Hello and thanks for joining me for an updated demonstration of my mod Custom Vending Machines, which has had a few updates since the last video that I did for it. It's for build 42 of Project Zomboid, and so I'm just going to quickly go over it. You do not need a new game to start, but I'm going to go through the sandbox settings anyway. You want to make sure that you do have the mod installed. It's Custom Vending Machines, don't worry about these. I was just playing around with those and I can't uninstall them without it bricking my saves. But you want Custom Vending Machines. There will be a link to the Steam Workshop item in the description of the video below, so make sure it is installed. Go to your custom sandbox, choose your starting map, and basically what you want is this one down here. But first of all, I'm just going to go through some settings for a little challenge if you're interested. If you're not interested in the challenge, I'll try and put a chapter down below so that you can skip ahead. But if you go to your loot settings, we are going to set most of these to none. All of these to none. Except for a few. Okay, so literature, you can have whatever you want. Keys, you're allowed to have as whatever you want. Media, you can have as whatever you want. And the same with mementos. Everything else except for other and bags. Maybe generators. It's up to you whether you want generators or not. But everything else is set to none. With bags, the vending machines. So basically what these settings are going to do is make you rely almost completely on vending machines to be able to survive. You won't get anything useful without buying it. And to use the vending machines, you're going to need money. And for the most part, you're going to be finding your money in wallets that spawn on zombies, and wallets come under the bags category. And so if you have this set to none, well, you won't be getting any wallets. So I recommend normal or rare. And you'll also need the same in other, because money itself is in the other category. We're also going to come along here and we are going to type in base.money bundle, and we're going to tick these two check boxes here. So this here is an item code. You can find item codes on the PZ wiki. Just search for the item that you want. Do a Google search with the word PZ wiki and the item that you're looking for, and you'll be able to find the item code sort of down in the right hand corner of the PZ wiki, and it'll give you an item code that usually starts with base dot whatever. Okay, so that's the settings for the challenge. Now the other thing that is allowed in the challenge is, it's recommended, I do recommend that you start with a starter kit, because you will not have access to any weapons or food until you do get yourself to a vending machine, and with cash as well. It is also very acceptable to have all clothing unlocked so that you can set yourself up with whatever clothing that you want at the start, because everything else you're going to be relying on the vending machine and your ability to get money to use the vending machines. So let's get on to the actual vending machines. Here is where you can choose up to 5 different items using base IDs or item IDs, much like this one. However, money bundle is disabled, so you can't buy $100 for $1. But you can put in your 5 different items for each list. One is for the drinks vending machine, one is for the snacks vending machine, and put those in there or leave it blank, and it'll give you my default list. So then you just go ahead and create the rest of your character as per normal. Now if you load this mod into an existing save, you can do that. You just won't be able to do those sandbox items. You'll start off with my default settings, but you can change those in the game. So I'm just going to load up my save file that I've been testing the mod with and give a little bit of a demonstration. So it is slightly different to the previous version, with some pretty significant little changes. So in the previous version, out of your 5 items, the vending machine would spit out a random item. But now you can actually choose whatever you want out of your, so this is your list from your sandbox settings. So you can buy whichever one you want. We can see in here there is nothing there. If you don't have any money, let's just dump that money on the floor. You'll get a dialogue saying that you don't have enough money and showing what the cost is. You'll notice that mine are $2. At the start of your game, yours will be $1. And we'll get to why it goes up to $2 in a moment. But you can go ahead and choose whatever you purchase to buy, and that will appear in the items container. So there's a packet of chips. We can buy a packet of Winnie Blues. Now, if a zombie come along and we got interrupted and walked away, it cancels the action and your money gets returned in there. You can see our money there. And you can have it in pretty much any bag, unless there's some weird ones that I've forgotten about. But I think the previous version you did have to have it in your main inventory as well, or at least the original version. So same here, we've got our list of items for our the snacks machine. Now these machines, every machine in the world will have its own stock and can run out of stock. And your character will give you a dialogue if the machine's out of stock, just like you did if you've got no money. The machines also require power to operate, but now I'm going to show you how you can change your items and also restock the machines if they're sold out. So we're just going to go for a quick little drive down here. Alright. So, if you want to change your items, or if a vending machine's sold out, you can either find another vending machine or you can find a computer. The computer needs power. You can log into it. You can see your list, your 2 different lists of 5 items, and you can come in here and we can change these items Just going to change that to pop. Oops, that's wrong. Make sure that you do have your spelling and capitalization correct. It is case sensitive. Let's see. I think that's right. That needs to be a capital C. Okay. And you click on the order new drinks and you'll see that the price increases. But this is my new list here. It'll do the same for the snack machine. You only edit one at a time, and every time you do change your list, it will increase the price by $1. But it will also restock all of the machines that you have interacted with. It won't restock machines that you've not interacted with. And if you've been playing with the mod already before this most recent update, then it is only going to restock the machines. It's only going to restock the machines that you've interacted with since the update. So now if we go in here, this has changed to orange soda. That's just the default for pop. You're not necessarily going to get orange. It could give you any sort of pop. I think you could possibly get a specific one. Yeah, it gave us a lime one. That's fine. So you could get a specific item code off of the wiki. We also got our shotgun in here. You see the price is $3. Our money is 57. So we'll buy ourselves a shotgun. Goes down to 54. And we can buy our shotgun shells. A whole carton. Open them up. We can, oh, gotta grab the shotgun. And we can be on our way. So that is going to do it for this little demonstration. If you do like this mod, or if you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.